Man was given much by nature, man has taken much from nature. It is time to give back, said Anthony Douglas Williams, Vice President Researcher with international think tank New Paradigm. Within the past few decades, land and homes of plants and animals have been taken, leaving many species nearly extinct. Among these include pandas, tigers, elephants, and bees. Pandas are becoming nearly extinct because they are running out of bamboo trees to eat because the bamboos are being used for different products. Tigers are being hunted for their fur, and elephants are being killed for the ivory in their tusks. Bees are dying at an alarming rate because of the chemicals within pesticides. I am very passionate about this topic and have done extensive research, and that is why I believe in this day and age of advanced technology and expansion, it is important that we preserve what is left of nature before it is too late. Advanced technology and businesses continue to boom throughout the country. As urban areas expand, nature shrinks. The amount of land and resources taken up to keep the growth of cities and corporations going has decreased the total of nature that is left. There is a very small percent of nature that is left today. Something that contributes to the small amount of nature that is left is deforestation. According to Jonah Bush and Francis Seymour, in their 2016 book, Why Forests, Why Now? The Science, Economics, and Politics of Tropical Forests and Climate Change, 100 species die each day due to tropical deforestation, and half acres of forest are cut down every second. Another contribution to the shrinking of nature is the removal of farmland. In the past few decades, farmland has been declining. This is due to urban sprawl or the uncontrollable expansion of urban areas. The land is converted for other purposes such as highways, housing, factories, and businesses. As you can see, there's a significantly small amount of nature that is left today. The factors that are contributing to the destruction of nature will have many long-term effects on humans in the future. Some of the effects of the destruction of nature will be decrease in food production. This is due to the lack of farmland that there is available to harvest. Many crops are on the decline, including soybeans, wheat, rice, and cotton. All of these are essential crops that are used for many things. Another effect of the destruction of nature is air pollution. Air pollution contributes to global warming and is increased by cars, factories, dust, pollen, planes, and mold, which are all released by greenhouse gases, And in large cities, there is smog, which is in the ozone, or a gas, which creates smog, which is hard for people to breathe into their lungs and has many bad effects. These effects are very serious but can be changed with the help of society. There are many things we can do to preserve nature. One of the things that we can do to help is recycle. Instead of getting the paper each week, we can electronically use the newspaper. We can buy rechargeable batteries and purchase products made from recycled material. John Terry, a New York Times journalist, tells us that using recycled paper for 1 day's worth of the New York Times Sunday edition would save approximately 75,000 trees in his 2015 article, The Reign of Recycling. Something else that we can do to help the environment is to use less water. Using less water keeps from taking away from our natural waterways such as rivers, bays, oceans, and mountain water. It will also save money and energy used to treat, pump, and heat water. This protects our nation's water supply, which is greatly endangered. According to Carol Green in her 2012 book, I Love Our Water, 70% of Earth is covered in water. Of this 70%, 2% is fresh water. Of the 2%, 1.6% is locked in polar ice caps and glaciers, leaving 0.4% for the world to survive on, which is 7 billion people sharing 0.4%. These are just a few of the many things people and society can do to help the environment. We must take an action now before nature and its resources are gone. Overall, we must consider the small amount of nature that is left, understand the effects of the destruction of nature, and get involved to make a difference. This is why it is important to preserve what is left of nature in this era of advanced technology, expansion, and urban sprawl. Now is the time to work to preserve the small portion of nature that is left, or we will face the repercussions forever. Thank you for listening.